Hey, what up, Toolmaker? Today I'm going to go over FL Studio's Fruity Delay 3. I'm going to do an overview and a few examples of how you can use it in your production. So with that, let's go ahead and dive in. So if you're new to production, let's go ahead and go over some basics. The first thing I'm going to go over is your input signal. This is the signal that you're sending to your delay. So in this case, we're sending 100% of the signal in. Your wet knob is the amount of delay that you're sending out. If you put your delay directly on a track, you can think of this as a delay volume. So if we turn this down all the way, no delay, but you can hear the full signal. The dry knob is the amount of dry signal that you're sending out. If we turn down the dry signal all the way, we're only listening to the delay. Learning these knobs is really key so you can blend your delay properly and everything fit in the mix. For this first part of the example, I'm going to put my delay on ascend and return. If you're not familiar with what ascend and return are or how to set that up, I have a video for that up here. Now also in the output section, you have a tone control. This is a high and low pass filter. I'll turn down the dry knob so we can only hear the delay. To the left is our low pass filter. To the right is our high pass filter. Next is going to be our delay time. For our standard effects, we want to keep tempo sync and on beat. Keep pitch just depends on the effect that you're going for. Tempo sync will sync to our project's tempo. Now a quick tip, if you want to assign a note value to your delay time, what you do is you right click on the time and you go down to set, and now you can choose your grid note. If you're trying to set the time yourself, uncheck tempo sync. Your time is up here in the left-hand corner. You can get cool effects by automating these. Offset affects your stereo panning. If you're panning perfectly in sync, that'll give you a different effect than if you have one side slightly different. Here we are in the middle. Here we are with about 15% offset. Creating this imagery of a wider signal is also known as the Haas effect. Next, we have delay model. Mono will give you a mono delay with no panning, straight and center. Stereo is going to be a left and right signal simultaneously. Ping pong alternates from one side to the other. Once again, you can get a more perceived separation if you play with the offset. Next is going to be feedback. Level is the amount of echoes that you're going to hear. Cutoff is a filter and will further filter each delayed note to your given frequency. Res is a resonance peak around your cutoff frequency. I'll show an example of automating feedback and delay time. Here's where you can choose your frequency. You have your low pass, high pass, band pass, and band pass is a high pass and low pass filter together, and then you can turn it off. Now, if you want to add some character or make something crunchy, you can play with your samples and bit depth. You can also use Fruity Delay 3 as a bit crusher by itself. To do this, you put this directly on your desired track, turn off your delay model and feedback, and now just tweak your sample rate and bits to taste. You can modulate your source down here, so if you want a tape or pitch type of sound, you can choose your modulation cycle time down here. Your time is here and your cutoff is here. Next is diffusion. Diffusion scatters your echoes, and it sounds kind of like a reverb. Finally, you have your feedback distortion. This distorts your echoes with each pass, and you can choose between two distortions, saturation and limit. This also provides a level knee and symmetry. So as you can see, there's more than enough options in the Fruity Delay 3 to clean up your vocals, give them some character. It's also why you see so many pros use stock plugins like these while mixing, just learning your tools. So if you like content like this, please feel free and like and subscribe. Other than that, peace out.